4. Yeah, that's what we own, I guess, y'all. But I owe y'all. I am here. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to try not to keep you too long, but we're going to go ahead and get into this energy. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I am Naya. Call me Naya. All right? And if you are from my big old family, my big old tribe, what up, though? You already know what it is with us. Comment, like, subscribe, talk to me. I talk back. And I appreciate y'all for constantly and consistently thugging with me, all right? Like I told y'all on my other platform, starting in January, I'm going to be 100% YouTube. I will not be over there, okay? I have to be able to be more consistent for y'all. I got to be able to show up, y'all. I don't like posting videos every week or every other week. Like, I can't be doing that to y'all, all right? So let's go ahead and get it together, Sagittarius. And the first deck that I actually think I want to start off with some Starseed oracles for you, Sag. Now I'm gonna try not to be too long now. I'm gonna try not to, but whatever come out, whatever the energy is, then that's just what the hell it is, okay? Shit. Excuse me. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. All right. So I have the great severing. The great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. The great severing. Let me get one more for Sagittarius, divine feminine, divine masculine. So I feel like, too, Sagittarius, this might be a time of you cutting certain ties or whatever. I feel like Sagittarius, maybe I'll say this, like being more stern or having a clearer picture or a clearer vision of what you want, what you will not accept. Let's keep going. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Can I get two more for Sag, please? The second one that I have here is the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen, Sagittarius. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So I feel like Sagittarius, a lot of times, like, now when it comes down to being around crowds and being around certain people, it's like Sagittarius, you may not like people, but you're good at peopling. You feel me? Like, I learned this word not too long ago. It's called being an introvert. I think that's what I think, if I'm saying it right. It's called being an introvert. It's like being a mixture of an introvert and as well as an extrovert. It's like not necessarily like having an issue with being around other people, but it's not your preference. It's definitely not your preference, but I feel like Sagittarius is for that reason that you need to be seen, because I feel like your level of humility or how you are, I feel like a lot of times when people do get certain, well, we'll use the word that's like clout or fame or recognition or whatever. They want people to hold on to them, or they want people to only be with them or whatever. I feel like Sagittarius, you don't want people to be stuck on you, Sag. I mean, unless it's like your romantic partner or whatever, you don't want nobody to be stuck on you in that kind of way. But I feel like Sagittarius, you have a lot to give, all right? You have a lot that needs to be heard. You have a lot of things that maybe, I don't know, shit, certain talents or whatever, but I feel like Sagittarius, maybe you need to step harder on certain things, okay? Maybe you was lazy with certain shit. Maybe you fell off a little bit. Maybe you wasn't doing right by your money or whatever. But however it goes, Sagittarius, you need to step harder. But Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And then I have multifaceted nature. Let yourself be seen. The last one that I have here is Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song frequency of sound, diving deep. So I do feel like somebody is a musician, or somebody does have, or somebody is musically inclined. Now, everybody that make music, well, I can't say that, because as long as I feel like this, because I paint and I'm not a artist, what would be considered an artist in this day and age or anything like that, but I do it because it makes me feel good. So it's like Sagittarius, even doing certain things just because they make you feel good or they make you happy or whatever. But it's like not everyone that makes music, is necessarily like a musician. A lot of times, like a lot of stuff that's being brought out now, or what's famous or what's popular now is bullshit. It's nonsense. They're not talking about nothing. I feel like Sagittarius, in your music, if you are someone that creates music, I feel like you have something to talk about. Rather be like, I know they talk about like like when Meek Mill rap, like that pain music, that struggle music. He was talking about what he was going through, coming up in Philly and, being in the streets and shit like that. I just feel like Sagittarius, you have something to actually talk about, rather it be a spiritual message, a religious message, or a love message, or something. I just feel like it'll be able to reach people in ways that most things don't. But let me get something for divine feminine, divine masculine Sagittarius here. Divine feminine, divine masculine Sagittarius. The first one that I have is new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So I feel like also too, Sagittarius, understand the fact that you may have to do away with the person that you are now to be able to develop or be what you are meant to be. New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Let me get one more. Oh, I got two more here. I have full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Take inspired action. I also have here too, last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details, okay? And this last one here, first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks, all right? So open up to change, take inspired action, attend to the details, and release your blocks. I feel like here you're getting this moon in Virgo energy here a lot because it has something to do with your discipline, Sagittarius. I feel like as far as how disciplined you are now, we're not about to sit here and make excuses and act as if, oh, well, but I had this going on. Well, sometimes we just, no, you've been on some bullshit. You've been on some bullshit, own that shit and change it. Hell, you fucking up because you fucked up, all right? And that's okay. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I feel like I feel like this moon and Virgo energy has a lot to do with structure. It has a lot to do with maybe needing to be more structured, needing to be more disciplined, or it's like needing to focus better, or learning how to tune in, or I don't know what. I'm trying my best to describe it, but it's like maybe what you focus on or how you focus or whatever. I just feel like Sagittarius, those things are being worked on or need to be worked on. This first quarter moon in Scorpio here with release your blocks here. So and then open up to change here with this Aquarius energy. I just feel like too, being that we have a water sign coming in here with this moon, I feel like being more fluid. I feel like also too allowing things to flow or happen naturally as well, Sagittarius. So I'll use this as an example. When it comes down to relationships or situationships or dealing with people or interactions or whatever, allow things to flow as they naturally should. And if that outcome means that you don't fuck with that person, then it is what it is. But I feel like also too, when it comes down to your emotions, vulnerability and crying and tears and things like that, I feel like when you feel it, just allow it to happen, okay? It's like a dam that's been built, like a beaver dam that's been built, and you got all this water that's built up, and it's all this pressure, and this beaver dam is holding it back, trying to, but you still seeing a little bit of water come through those branches and trees and sticks and whatever else that was used to build that dam. And it's like, but it's like it's shaky though, because that built up of pressure, that water keeps coming. I just feel like Sagittarius, don't don't clog yourself up, okay? Don't allow that pressure to build so much, or at least, or if it's gonna build up, shit, you better know how to deal with it. All right, don't allow it to build up so much that when it finally does break and burst and explode, and that however it may break, burst, and explode, that you fuck around and look stupid, or you make an ass out yourself. You will look dumb. You will look like a fool. And that's just facts. You will look like a fucking fool, okay? Just round this motherfucker, just loud and wrong. Don't do that, all right? Sip my little tea. Let's go ahead and get into the African goddess oracles for you, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sag. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. Oof. What's this one? So I have Nana Buluku seasons. Nana Buluku seasons. Let me get one more here before I read that one out for Sagittarius. Nana Buluku seasons. One more. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. The last one that I have here is Katish, sacred lust. Nana Buluku seasons and Katish, sacred lust. Let's bring these out. What are these for Sagittarius? So, Nana Buluku, it says here, okay, you have entered a new cycle that is very old. It says, allow yourself to become present. It says, trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. It says, are you ready for a new beginning, Sagittarius? It says, you are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. That's why you were told with this new moon in Aquarius to open up to change. It says you are not stuck. You are holding on to old patterns, that beaver dam. You are holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. It says when you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new path. Stay the course. Your time is now. The goddess declaration for Nana Buluku season says, I am limitless. I am limitless. It says Nana Buluku is the most high supreme being, primordial mother, grandmother of all the Orishas. It says, and a homie's wise woman, herbalist, and healer. Stepping into your power, Sagittarius. Let's keep going here. Katish, sacred lust. Katish is the mistress of the gods, is the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Men and Mantu, the god of war. But let's read the message here. It says you are an erotic creature, Sagittarius. But you knew that already. Freaky ass. It says you are an erotic creature. So I want to also say this here too. I'm not saying that every Sagittarius is this way, but do not be ashamed of what's natural. Learn how to have self-control, or learn how to, use your discernment when it comes down to you having, certain intimate interactions, but do not be ashamed of what's natural, okay? It says you are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It says it is sacred to give and receive pleasure. You deserve to feel good. It says it feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. So I want to say to you also too, Sagittarius, do not set aside or do not feel as if you have to do away with what pleases, not even just in an intimate way, not even just sexually, but also spiritually, mentally. I feel like whatever brings you peace, hold on to that, whether that be music or painting or drawing or working out or reading or whatever the hell. Don't let those things go. It also says here to lean into your sacred lusts. It says turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. It says you daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. The goddess declaration for Katish sacred lust says it feels good to feel good. Sagittarius, some people may not even some people might even be upset with the fact that you make yourself feel good, Sagittarius. But it's all right. Shit, all right. It's cool. Fuck it, it's all right. Because sometimes I feel like too, Sagittarius, ignore those who feel as if they are not included, that you are not allowed to, or that you are not supposed to, that you shouldn't feel good or whatever in a certain type of way. That is fucking foolishness. That is bananas. That is bananas. Okay? That is bananas. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and hop into the tarot, Sag. Ooh. All right, so I have the Chariot here, and then I also have the Ten of Pentacles here, and then I also have the Eight of Wands. Now, Wands energy, that is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also feel like, too, Sagittarius, as far as communication is concerned, I just feel like wanting to build I just feel like somebody wants to talk to you, Sagittarius. I feel like somebody is going to or wants to reach out to you. Now, whether or not they have held back from doing that, or whether or not they have said, like, I said to themselves like, no, I ain't gonna, be the only one texting them, or I ain't gonna be the only one calling, whatever. That I mean, sure, cool, whatever. But I do feel like somebody does want to talk to you, or somebody does wish to reach out to you, or whatever. So I do feel like some type of contact or some type of, I don't know, like somebody needs to express themselves to you or whatever. But I also feel like too, Sagittarius, I feel like you want to make moves as far as your finances, like financial stability, and as far as your family as well. I feel like Sagittarius is not including themselves, or does not want to be involved in things that do not add to that goal of financial abundance, or being able to take care of their family, of their children, or whoever it is that mean the most to them, without having to worry or without having to break down their body. But I do feel like Sagittarius, like you're in the mode right now of trying to be self-sufficient. I feel like you're trying to grow, or trying to, I don't know, I feel like Sagittarius, you may have finally learned how to save. Maybe you aren't being as carefree, or as irresponsible with your funds that you used to. I have the Three of Pentacles here too, so I feel like also too, Sagittarius, I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Grand Rising. I wouldn't be surprised, Sagittarius, if you did connect with people, or people reached out to you and wanting to help you develop in some type of financial way, or you made certain collaborations that was able to help you with your finances. I have the Lovers here as well. Now, Lovers is a representative, of Gemini. Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Excuse me. I do want to say this too, Sagittarius. Whether you have somebody in your family or around you with those placements, Sagittarius, of earth, or air, or whatever, I do feel like maybe you are able to learn something from an air sign, whether it be financial advice or something. But I feel like Sagittarius, maybe learning certain ways of financial literacy or something. But I just feel like teamwork. I feel like too, building, yeah, just don't know who has the best intentions. I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel like Sagittarius is like, it could be someone that like you are with, or with, like, I wouldn't be. I feel like Sagittarius like a power couple or something like that. Now, whether or not like you see that for yourself right now, or whether or not you feel that, or whatever, Sagittarius, I just feel like building with someone who and I'm not gonna say they have completely the same mind as you, but Sagittarius, I just feel like you're not going to you're not going to mingle, or be with, or intertwine whatever it is that you're trying to do with someone who is not at least halfway, a little bit, or a piece of, like, that got the same type of vision that you do. So I feel like Sagittarius, being equally yoked is very important to you. I have the King of Wands here too, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like, Sag, now even when it comes down to relationships, at this point, now whether you have realized this or not, Sag, when it comes down to you maybe even dating other signs while he's still, yeah, talk to him. Talk to him. Get that knowledge from that man, all right? But Sagittarius, whether you have realized this from dealing with other zodiacs or whatever, whether they be water signs, earth signs, air signs. Sagittarius, you damn near need to date yourself to be happy, okay? You damn near need to date somebody with the same placement as you. Either they are a Sagittarius, or they have a Sagittarius placement, or Aries, or Leo, or something. But I just feel like this King of Wands here energy too. I just feel like Sag, for whatever reason, I can't lie to you. I just feel like a fire sign. Somebody wants to talk to you. I have the Hangman here too, so I feel like maybe somebody is maybe in their heads about reaching out. I feel like pride could have something to do with it, Sagittarius, or somebody maybe in their head as far as communication, or if they should be together, or if they should continue to be with somebody. Yeah, that's beautiful. I feel like somebody, it's like the with the hangman. I feel like somebody may be in their head about how they should approach you with something, how they should talk to you about something, or I just feel like Sagittarius, or it's you being in your head about how to make something better. When we came out here with this Eight of Wands and this Chariot, and then with the Ten of Pentacles, I talked about Sagittarius, how you being on a journey of, or only choosing to, or only wanting to, Sagittarius, do things that are going to be beneficial to your pockets and to your household. So I feel like drama and childish things, whatever. I just feel like Sagittarius, you're not the person that you used to be. And whether or not people want to hold on to that or want to hold you to that person, let them. Oh well, fuck them. Who cares? But I honestly feel like Sagittarius being in a deep thought as well, Sag. And it's not even necessarily saying like, oh, it's bad or whatever, but I just feel like Sagittarius getting down to the truth or really figuring out or seeing what you need to do or I don't know what it is. Like I'm trying my best to explain this. I got the King of Wands here, the Queen of Wands, and then I also have here the Eight of Cups here. Now that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here as well. So I feel like too, somebody now if it don't apply, let it fly. I always say that with my readings, but I also do feel like here like a Sag may have like felt as if I made a home. Yeah, I feel that, and I'm so sorry to hear that, love. I'm sorry to hear that, babes. I really am. Love, light, and healing energy too, because that is a hard. That's hard. That's hard. I couldn't imagine. That's hard. I do feel like here somebody is doing away or walking away from maybe something that was toxic to them before. So even Sagittarius, if it has something to do with certain emotions that were built up or certain, I don't know, like a thing that could have lasted way too long. I feel like Sagittarius, you may be, yeah, so much to figure out. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. I feel like Sagittarius, like, as far as like certain emotions or certain things that you don't want to deal with, or certain things that just do not benefit you, or certain things that just, I don't know, that just could have ran its course or whatever. I feel like somewhere, Sagittarius, you could have tried and tried and tried again with a person or a thing or whatever. And I feel like Sagittarius, you may have accepted something for what it is, or Sagittarius, you may have decided that I have to move on in order for me to be better, or in order for me to still be able to carry on. I don't know how else to explain it, but with this, I feel like somebody could have dealt or done away with some type of emotions. I have the Hermit here as well too, so I feel like Sagittarius, you may not even be expressing all of your emotions or necessarily how you feel. Sagittarius, as much as people may want to say that you know, of course you have that what comes up comes out. You know that it can be a gift and a curse at times. You feel me? That what comes up comes out. It can be, it can either work for you or work against you sometimes, Sagittarius. But I also do feel like Sag, the things that really hit your heart the most, Sag, I honestly don't feel like you may speak on them all the time. I have the Nine of Wands here too. I feel like you are also protecting yourself, and I feel like you're also keeping quiet on certain things too. I feel like Sagittarius, I don't know, somebody could have learned a lesson behind something. I have the Moon here as well. I feel like somebody could have had to protect themselves from somebody or something that just was not good for them. I feel like also too, Sagittarius, you may even be picky about who you are letting into your home right now, protecting your energy, protecting your space, your peace of mind, or whatever the hell. So I feel like Sagittarius, you have a good wall as far as certain emotions or as far as what you allow or what you decide. But I honestly do feel like it's like I'm gonna use this as an energy. Like, for instance, yeah, I feel like Sagittarius. It's like a. I feel like I feel like somebody's. I feel like along the way, Sagittarius. How I want to say this. It's like maybe Sag, somebody didn't appreciate you or realize the value in you until you had to separate yourself, or until you chose a different emotional route, or until you decided like, you know what, I'm not going to accept this, or I'm not going to go along with this narrative, or I'm not going to keep allowing this confusion or whatever. It's like, I feel like Sagittarius, you're like, no, I'm not going to deal with this any fucking more. Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Hmm. Let me get this. I have the sun here as well. So I have the moon here, and then I also have the sun. Let me get clarity on this for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. The next one that I have here, I have the Knight of Swords. Now, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I don't really too much care about the placements, but I feel like too, Sag, I'm not going to say that this is the case. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I feel like Sagittarius does not want to argue anymore. So I feel like if you do not know how to communicate, Sagittarius doesn't want to be involved, or Sagittarius doesn't want to. Sagittarius don't want to do that. I don't want to put. I don't want to feel like I'm putting something on somebody that don't belong to them. I really don't. But I honestly feel like Sagittarius is like, if you do not know how to effectively communicate or whatever, then just leave it the fuck alone. I feel like too, it's like starting shit early in the morning. Sagittarius, don't allow nobody to fuck up your day, or don't allow nobody to shift your energy, or set the tone or whatever of the day based off of, because they're miserable on the inside. I feel like too, emotional immaturity possibly here too. Yes, and then I have the devil here as well. So Sagittarius too. Maybe someone likes to try to, or attempts to control you, or tries to have a certain level of control, and maybe they get so now I'm leaving it alone. See, yeah. So I feel like maybe somebody does not know how to um, be, I don't know, they don't know how to compromise. It's like either it's their way or no way at all, or either it's like Sag, it's like I feel like they're, I don't know, like being angry, or they, I just feel like maybe someone just wants to be angry, or likes to be angry, or wants to have control, or wants to try to manipulate things. I feel like too, maybe the silver tongue that they used to have, as far as being able to talk themselves out of anything, or manipulate or gaslight you into something or whatever. I feel like those tactics or whatever, it just does not work anymore. I have the Four of Cups here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I don't care about the placements, but I feel like too. Oh, what's this other one I flipped over? I missed it. The Justice card. Now this is Libra energy. Still don't give a fuck about the placements, but I feel like too, they're reaping what they sow. Honestly. And I feel like honestly, Sagittarius, is probably long overdue, and maybe they want to get so upset because they are not used to it. Sagittarius, you may even be told that they are not used to you doing this, or they are not used to, like, it's like they saying like they are not used to doing this, or they're not used to you acting this way, or they are not used to you being this certain type of way, Sagittarius, or they don't understand why you acting like this or whatever. So I feel like too, Sagittarius, they may feel as if they're running out of options, or running out of things to say. I feel like too, Sagittarius, I'm gonna use this as an example. It's like, Sag, somebody telling you, oh, I feel like I'm losing you. And it's not, no, you're not losing me. You might be losing control of me, or the control that you try to have over me, or the control that you try to have over my emotions or my mind or whatever. But Sagittarius, I honestly feel like you're not dealing with this shit anymore. I feel like too, you're finding balance within yourself. I also have here, I am waiting patiently. So I feel like too, Sagittarius, I talked about time and time and time again. I feel like as far as Sagittarius, when it comes down to your patience, or as far as how much you have dealt with, Sagittarius, I feel like your patience has been unmatched when it came down to a certain situation, and maybe they did not appreciate it. I daydream about a life with you, and you didn't see my tears. So I also feel like too, Sagittarius, maybe somebody didn't realize, or does not take or does not find value, or did not appreciate how much you loved them, or how much you was down for them when you were there for them. I can't be with you, and I hide my feelings here. I can't be with you, and I hide my feelings. Yeah. Mm. Communication goes a long way. Healthy communication goes a long way. Some people don't realize that, and it is what it is. I feel like Sagittarius is like, you could even have a thought of, it's like, damn, we could be so much better if you would just learn that I'm not your motherfucking child. Like, what the hell? You didn't see my tears. I can't be with you. I hide my feelings. So I feel like, too, Sagittarius, you are not in the space or wanting to beat no dead horses. You're not trying to beat no damn horse, like, not at all. Absolutely not. You're not trying to be stuck to something forever that does not. I ain't fucking with you this morning, Sagittarius. I won't let you down. I wish we could go back. And then I also have here too, I do love you. And then I have, I can't reach out. I feel like pride is a motherfucker for somebody. We started off here with the Eight of Wands, and then also the Chariot. Now the Chariot is Cancer energy. Regardless of that placement, Sagittarius, I really do feel like somebody may want to talk, may want to say something, but at the same time, they just don't have, like, their pride just won't allow them to. But like I said, when it comes down to what it is you truly desire, financial abundance, learning how to save, learning how to invest money, whatever, if you have people people in your life that you are able to take gems from when it comes down to those things, Sagittarius. Take advantage of it so that way you can be able to do and have whatever it is that you want. I have now or later here. So I feel like too, Sagittarius, don't wait on shit and don't wait on nobody. Don't wait on nobody to act right. Don't wait on nobody to do right. I feel like Sagittarius, keep it fucking pushing. And whatever is meant to be will be. Period. Whether it's whether it's what you desire or not, whatever is meant to be will be. And I have low vibrations here. Yeah, I feel like something needs to get right, or somebody, I feel like somebody got to get right before they're able to grow or be anything else. It's like just waiting on a damn ego or whatever. I feel you. I feel you. I also have here slow down. So I have now or later, low vibrations, and then slow down. I want to tell you too, Sagittarius, rest. If you find yourself that you are the only person working, or you find yourself that you are the only person putting in work or trying to be there and everybody else not, or whatever the fuck, Sagittarius, listen, it's like, no, you good. You all right, love. I ain't tripping. You all right. But I feel like Sagittarius, if you find yourself being the only one working or putting in some type of work, then fuck it. I just feel like if you not, if can't nobody be there for you or can't nobody add to it, Sagittarius, if you the only one putting in work, whatever, Sag, nah, like that's not fair. At that point, you need to be by yourself. I have Leo, I have Leo and Libra, and then I have too late. So I have Leo. Oh shit! I don't know if y'all can see this. Too late, and then I have Leo and Libra that came out. So even if there are people in your life who have these placements that do want to speak to you or reach out or have a relationship again with you, Sagittarius, I feel like maybe somebody, whether they have these placements or not, I feel like someone who could have, I don't know, that didn't appreciate you before or that didn't value you before, I feel like they may want to apologize to you, or somebody wants to talk to you. I feel like there needs to be a conversation had. But I feel like Sagittarius wants to have financial or money building or spiritual building type of conversations. I don't feel like Sagittarius wants to dwell or go back into the past, because I feel like it doesn't matter anymore, or I talked about that dead horse. Sagittarius, I feel like it might even be like there's no point in it. Like, we can talk about how we used to be, what we used to be, or whatever, but at the same time, it's like it's not as if we're going to be together again. So does it matter if we talk about it? The first closing affirmation that I have for you, Sagittarius, is connect. Is connect. I feel like Sagittarius, I talked about being a introvert. Okay. I talked about being an introvert as much as we love. Yeah. I feel you on that, love. I do. The next one that I have is prayer. Connect and prayer. Excuse me. I talk about being an introvert, meaning like being a mixture of an introvert and an extrovert. Not necessarily having an issue, not necessarily having an issue with being around people, but it may not be your preference. Like being good at peopling without liking people type shit. The first one I have here, connect. It says drop in. Allow the outside world to melt away. Notice your body. How does it feel? It says, can you relax your bones just a little bit deeper? That's why you were told to slow down. It says, can you relax your bones just a little bit deeper? It says, notice your mind. Are your thoughts alive and racing? Can you slow them perhaps a little bit more? It says, sit in this stillness for just a moment longer. Now notice your heart. What does it say? Can you let this voice grow just a little bit louder? It says, connect to this guidance, for it will never lead you astray. Attune to the divine. The next one that I have here is prayer. It says, in times of need, in times of hurt, in times of anger, it is easy to turn outward and focus on what we do not have or what we want most. But remember, you are always allowed to ask for guidance, to ask for help, to ask how, to ask why. It says, do not forget that you are never alone. The divine is always with you. To seek it, my love, all you need to do is turn inward. All you need to do is turn inward. You're welcome, love. All you need to do is turn inward, Sagittarius. Meditate. Spend some time with yourself. Some self-care. Take you a nice bath or a shower, whatever it is that you prefer. Light you some candles. Get you a good meal. Shit, if you like you a good glass of wine sometime, get you a little sip. If you a smoker, roll up what you need. Do what you got to do so that to reclaim your energy, reclaim your time, Sagittarius. Okay? And if somebody, they got a pride issue and they cannot effectively communicate, leave them where they are. Do not entertain that. Do not feed that parasite. Show them, hey, look, I can still live whether or not I have contact with you or not. I can still work and be at my best self whether you are here or not. So, motherfucker, you either need to get with it or get rolled over. You better choose which side of the fence you want to be on, because Sagittarius, you have so many blessings waiting for you to cut the bullshit off, all right? Stay your course, Sagittarius. Always. I don't care what nobody, somebody want to control something, or somebody want to try to make it seem like, oh, I need to be in control. If it's not my way, then we can't do this or whatever. Absolutely not, Sagittarius. Mm-mm. You have multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. The courageous peony. Go outside, Sagittarius. Spend some time outside. I don't know what it is, but more than ever, especially with the new energy that's coming in from the sun, it was 75 degrees in November. That is not normal for my state. So I've been outside. I've been taking advantage. I take my walks. I went on a long, probably walked for like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours yesterday. I took a nice long walk yesterday, listening to something that fed my spirit. I was just like, I was just floating, just in that energy, just taking in, just grounding myself. I was out there, I had shoes on, but I was out there barefoot. I was grounding myself. I don't care. I was just spending time with myself. Do that, Sagittarius. The next two that I had right here was the Well and Orca Elder. Share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. And then I have Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, the great severing, Sagittarius. So I feel like, too, like I said, even if it's something that you never thought, or it's hard to imagine your life without somebody that you never saw not being there, or what, like it's hard to do that. But Sagittarius, I feel like you're coming into different truths or different aspects of yourself that don't include everybody. Now, it does not mean, oh, you got to be by yourself and don't have nobody. Absolutely not. Love your love. You feel me? Nurture your relationship. Be there. Be present. I don't, people associate, sometimes when you spiritual, it's hard to find or hard to be in a relationship sometimes. Or it's hard to be, or hard to find a partner or whatever. But do not associate being alone with spirituality. You do deserve love, Sagittarius, but understand that you deserve to be loved correctly. You deserve to be loved correctly, okay? We ain't accepting no half-ass 50, like what's that, 80-20, 70-30, 85-15. We're not doing that. If it's not equally yoked, it does not need to be entertained, okay? This open up to change here. New moon in Aquarius, full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. And then the last moon oracle that you have, what was the other one here? Attend to the details. Attend to the details with the last quarter moon in Virgo. Your discipline. Get on it, Sagittarius. Mean what you say and say what you mean. I love you so much, and I'm going to leave it there. I got to go hop on Big O because I'm pretty sure I'm late. I'm supposed to be over there at 6 o'clock. But I love y'all so much. I love y'all as is. And y'all will love yourselves the same, all right? Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, talk to me. I talk back. I love y'all so, so much. Follow no man, for his journey is not your own. And I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.